so much.
Today on Kenni and Rio.
Alignment, creating systems that work.
These shows don't get created without a pre-production. You
At
would
all.
never.
Actually, how would you define burnout? What do you feel?
I'm irritated, fussy,
Yeah.
like a kid, like a baby,
Yeah.
like a baby who ain't had no sleep. That's how I feel. Like
Cheap noodles is good too. The little Moroccan cheap
Marshawn.
Marshawn. Welcome back to the Kenni and Rio show. Welcome back. I'm your host, Rio. She is
Kenny.
That's right. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen, and we are about to have a good conversation today. What do you want to talk about?
Me.
Yeah.
In life, or like today, or like you an icebreaker. How you feeling today?
Let's start with the icebreaker. That's always
How
fun.
about the fact that we have not sat and talked in front of a mic like this in maybe a year?
It's been a long time. It's definitely
Is a
been.
year too? Is that a stretch?
I would probably argue even longer. Actually, I feel like it's been with microphones. I don't know. With actual microphones like this, it's been a minute. Probably over a year for real. We've been interviewing a lot of people, and you know, we just had y'all seen them. We interviewed Johnny. Some of you haven't seen.
Not
We
yet.
interviewed Johnny. We interviewed DJ. We interviewed Micaiah, Nicole,
E.
Knock, E.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we interviewed all those people first.
Juno Rocket.
Juno Rocket 7. That's
Juno
7. Shout out to Juno Rocket. Yeah.
But no, y'all, it's been good. How's your day so far?
My day's great.
Well, the day's over.
The day is over, but
Actually.
it's not today because we're still doing this podcast today. So
At night,
at night,
and it's cold and rainy.
during the daytime, we went to church.
We did.
We went to church and had a phenomenal time.
We did. We had a great time today.
Yeah.
New experiences for us, but we're learning and growing here and seeing how
Right, checking the lay of the land,
how
seeing
life treats us.
yeah, seeing how everything's going. You know,
So far, we've had a great experience.
yeah.
You know, both Kenny and Rio.
Right. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling sleepy.
Sleepy.
I'm sleepy today.
Okay, you sleepy. Okay, I mean it makes sense.
I'm
We do so
sleepy
much.
and yeah, a little hungry, but I feel fulfilled. Fulfilled. It's a hard word for me.
Yeah.
Fulfilled.
Pho. Sound like pho, like noodles.
I don't know about you all, but when it's cold and rainy, I want nothing more than noodles of really any type.
Noodles are really good. Like the real good noodles. But actually, cheap noodles is good too. The little Moroccan
Marshawn.
Marshawn. The
How do
Marshawn.
you say it for real?
I don't know. I was about to. You eat
Because
more noodles
growing
than I
up, we
do.
only said noodles.
Yeah, I said noodles. Well, ramen.
Ramen. No, yeah, back then we.
But I said
Lord.
ramen noodles back
I
in the
said
day.
ramen
I want
noodles
some
growing
ramen noodles
up.
because it was by Raymond.
Wow. The Marina. Now you know better, you do better.
When you know better, you do better. That is very true. All right, so today we are here to talk about burnout.
Actually, avoiding burnout.
Avoiding burnout. We are here to talk about avoiding burnout. How would you define burnout? What do you feel like burnout is actually?
Especially in the sense of being a creative, I think is where I can speak from most. Mostly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel
On
like
a
work is
business
work.
tip too. But for me, when I experience burnout, I feel like I have nothing left to give. You know how when you do a really hard workout
Yeah.
and well, maybe y'all don't know. I don't know. If you ever taken like a CrossFit class
Yeah.
and you're
CrossFit.
like throwing up after,
Yeah.
but you still have another round to go,
Yeah.
but you feel like you can't do it anymore because like now you're lightheaded.
Because you're gagging.
You're gagging. You do one push up. I can't breathe. That is how I feel like burnout is. I feel like I can't think straight anymore.
Yeah.
Simple tasks become really hard.
Yeah.
My creativity is non-existent. It's like if I had an idea yesterday, now I'm burnt out. The
Yeah.
idea is like it's there, but it's faulty.
It's halfway in the garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm irritated, fussy,
Yeah.
like a kid, like a baby,
Yeah.
like a baby who ain't had no sleep. That's how I feel. Like
That is a good metaphor because like,
a baby who needs everything, hungry, sleepy.
oh, everything is insane. That's
But because they say you can't get from an empty cup, like I know that's like this old expression, but it's true. Personally, when I'm creatively or just I'm burnt out,
Yeah.
and you see me,
yeah.
I'm
yeah.
done.
I work side by side
really
with you.
have nothing left to give. It's like I need to take this nap,
Yeah.
and not only that, I can't even talk for like a day. Like if we've had a very social week,
Yeah.
I know we've seen.
With social is like, I think people underestimate like being in social dynamics. That's work too.
Do you know how
Like-
much we speak on? We talk to people all
All the time.
day, every day.
All the time.
And people, they think we're extroverted, which to a degree we are, more than a lot of people.
Right.
But in order to do that, we have to have days where we don't do anything.
Don't talk to
or
nobody.
half a days at least.
Yeah.
Where I can just, no alarm. And I know that's hard to get something. Right now, that's hard for us to.
Yeah, I'm about to say, those days are few and far between.
That's why I say half a day now. It's like, can I get a few hours like that?
Right. We like working nonstop. It's not nonstop, but it's like...
It's strategic.
It's definitely strategic, and there's definitely a method to the madness, because you have to be able to maximize your output while still getting your rest. And navigating that delicate balance. It's a little difficult, because sometimes you don't know when you need to rest, because sometimes you can get excited about what you're doing. You can be so into what you're doing, and you're like, oh, I'm super excited, and then you can let your excitement carry you through working past your burnout stage, which can make you even more burnt out.
That is not usually an issue that I have. It's usually an issue that he has. I have to make him stop working. But when you met me though, I was burnt.
Yeah.
I was crispy.
Yeah.
I was like doing way too much.
Yeah, because you was the president of a whole organization. You was in college. You also was doing something outside of college too. You had a lot going on.
I had like 2-3 jobs.
Yeah.
When you met me, I had 3. I don't even know why I had 3 jobs.
That is crazy.
I was running organizations.
Yeah.
And I was involved in things, and then
you had an internship too, I think.
That was one of my jobs.
Yeah.
I had a little check from it, just a little bit, but
I mean, I guess technically, it's a job. I guess
I was getting up before 8 a.m. to go. I feel like it's a job.
So what do you do to mitigate burnout? Like, how do you lessen the burnout?
So we have this thing that we call our dream week.
Right.
Which I think is what started the reduction of burnout.
Right. Yes.
I say this because before we had the dream week,
right,
I had no boundaries.
Oh, boundaries. It's interesting that you say like creating the dream week is how you get the boundaries. Because like I feel like in our dreams we're always doing exactly what we feel like our dream is all the time, but that's not necessarily true. And
I think the way we built the dream week was from an entrepreneur standpoint.
Right.
However,
right,
I think anybody could do a variation of a dream week.
Right.
Because you just have to figure out when you're working, when you're not. I don't know. I think for us it was easier because going from a, like, I guess, more traditional work environment and transitioning into entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It gave us a chance to kind of figure out when we wanted to do certain things. Like,
yeah.
I realized even though I can get up at 4 a.m. to check my emails, it's better if I get up at 4 a.m. and do breath work.
Yeah.
Or get up at 4 a.m. and just sit outside and go slowly, you know? So I had to learn that. For a while I was getting up and just trying to crank out work. Like, you don't know what kind of leader, business owner, entrepreneur you want to be or how to do it. You just wake up one day and you're like, all right, I'm ready. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, you're not. So,
you feel like you learned a lot on your entrepreneur journey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Every day. Every day I'm like, oh, I thought I knew. I didn't know that.
I'm definitely learning how to not burn myself out still. Cause like I'll accidentally burn myself out, like on accident. And I'm just sitting there like, oh, I can't, don't talk to me. I don't, what time, what, am I hungry? You know, it's just like so many things. I can't tell what's going on.
He doesn't even know that he needs to eat. Like, he'll just be in it. And while I'm grateful because that's how we got this far, is because he like can push and push.
Yeah.
I will stop you and be like,
it's not healthy.
You need to eat this plate of food.
It's not healthy. It's like,
you need water.
Right. It's like you need air.
Yeah.
You know,
like, what time is it?
What do you mean I need
like,
air?
You've been working for like, you missed lunch.
Yeah.
You missed dinner.
I have missed meals before.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah.
But we fix that.
So, okay. So relaxation. What does relaxation look like with someone who works often?
I'll throw it back into the dream week, right?
Okay.
So personally, I prefer having like 4 heavier days out of the week. Like 4 heavier work days. That means if maybe we're out filming, maybe we're filming podcasts back to back to back to back, right? Maybe it's like we're straight editing from sunrise to sunset, like we're just in it.
Yeah.
But I like to have 4 heavier work days.
Yeah.
And I like the other 3 days to either be half days or chill days. I like this because I understand what days I'm allowed to rest. Like right now, before it wasn't working for me. But now I feel like I can say, okay, realistically, Monday through Thursday, I'm assuming I'm going to kind of go kind of hard, right?
Right.
Some days are more meeting days. Like typically Monday and Friday for us are heavier meeting days. Now Friday is like a swing day for me.
Yeah.
Because I could do a lot of work, but I could have a half day where I get like our actual house and stuff in order, right?
Yeah.
But typically on Fridays we have meetings
Yeah.
in the morning. Typically on Mondays in the mornings we have meetings, but like it's already carved out.
Yeah.
So I don't have to stress out every day thinking like, when am I going to have this meeting? Because I already have it kind of blocked out of like kind of the ones that are set.
Yeah.
But then I know that if I get up and I have my meetings from this time to this time, then I film from this time to this time, and I go maybe out and do a project at a certain time, then I know that when it's 6 o'clock or even sometimes where it's like 5 o'clock if we're lucky.
Yeah.
I know that I can sleep and rest and kick my feet up and not have to feel guilty about it.
Do you add housework to the workload that you count as your workload?
Absolutely.
I agree.
Except for some reason, at least since we moved, housework has kind of become a little bit of my me time in the morning.
Yeah.
I've been cleaning in the morning and it feels good.
That's very interesting. That's a very interesting concept. It's making work feel good to you. And I think traditionally people have this kind of connotation of work. If you are in a state of work, then you are suffering. Or if you're in a state of work, then you are not doing something for you or for yourself. So it's interesting to hear that it's a part of your morning routine where you feel like it's almost like ritualistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I get some type of dopamine off of doing a load of laundry in the morning.
Yeah.
If I can do, so we have opposite routines a little bit. Like we work together during the day, but I get up. I'm more of a morning person and he's more of a night person now.
Definitely.
So like he might be up late at night editing the video, but I might be up early in the morning cleaning the house.
True.
You know, so like, and I used to not clean that much. I clean a lot now, guys, so don't worry about that.
She's a cleaner.
I'm a cleaner.
She's a cleaner.
I used to be the cooker, but now I like to cook and clean. It's amazing. I don't know what happened.
Right.
But in the morning, what was your question?
We were just talking about workload and managing.
You said it's interesting that I do that now.
Yeah, well, I was saying that it was interesting that you do housework, or you include housework as a part of your morning ritual when people could see that as you doing work and being burnt out from it.
Okay, so I used to really hate cleaning because it felt like a punishment. I didn't understand how beneficial it is for like my psyche.
Right.
Because I realized that clutter around me. Someone told me one day, if your place is cluttered, your mind is cluttered, and I was like,
yeah, whatever.
I was like, okay, whatever. But
No,
then
for sure.
deep down, I was like, is that true?
Yeah.
Like for real? And that's why I'm looking around, and it was cluttered.
Yeah.
And then I thought about myself, and I was like, I think I'm cluttered too. Like I feel like my brain feels foggy.
Yeah.
Unsure. Like, and I was more cranky too. So now, also too, it's like I can't cook comfortably in a messy kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's nice to like wake up and it's done. Like I know that when I come back home, if I cook early, like everything's done for the end of the day, and it does take away from business if your house is not in order.
Yeah, you can't maximally you can't maximize your productivity.
And you can to a degree because I've done it.
Well, I mean, like if it's like if you plan to do work and then after you finish doing work, the dishes are dirty, so it's like getting in the way of you cooking, so you won't be able to execute the day fully because the time you was going to use to cook is now being replaced with cleaning, which adds more time to your day as opposed to just being able to just hammer it on out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also too, I think with being an entrepreneur too is like, yeah, you don't work 9 to 5, but you work random hours.
You work, all the time. It's all the time.
And so like something has to have structure.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't trade it for the world though. Like I feel like working, and I think it goes back to what you were saying about like work, and I think it's interesting how your own perspective of what work does for you or how it can feel can affect how you feel about work. Just like how you were saying about cleaning and how it looked and felt like punishment to you, so then you experienced this as such, you know. So it's like now you look at it differently as it like healing you and feeling better for you. So now it doesn't take what it was taking away from you when you saw it as a punishment.
It's actually given to me.
Yeah.
Because
wow, that's excellent.
I'm full of gems, really. I'll provide more shortly.
Right.
So it's given to me because I know that when everything is clean, everybody's happy.
Right.
Like I feel better, you feel better.
I definitely feel better. That's clear.
Yes, he does. Look, if it's not clean, he's like, sorry guys, I make a lot of sounds. But you're happier.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I think that's important. I think that's important.
Yeah.
I wrote down my notes about this. I wrote down the importance of pre-production energy, but I kind of think that ties into cleaning too.
Okay, so let's break that down. What is pre-production to you?
Okay, so how we do things, we do pre-production, production, and post-production.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
It's video.
That's the KR way.
That's the KR way.
Right.
It's probably someone else's way too, but it's definitely the KR way.
For sure.
For sure. You want a photo shoot, pre-production, production, post. You want a podcast, pre-production, production, post. Wedding, everything.
Right.
Order. So pre-production is mapping out the blueprint.
Right.
For the production.
The blueprint for the production.
And it's not just it's mapping it out. It's the brainstorm. It's right. For example, if you have a podcast guest or it kind of depends. It varies per topic, whether it's a wedding, a podcast, a restaurant, or
Yeah, for sure. I think the pre-production definitely varies with every project. But essentially, it's the same because you're doing a blueprint for everything.
So we like to. So okay, lightly, it's the time frame, it's the date,
right?
It's the topic, it's
subject
the people
matter
involved, the subject matter, materials involved, what kind of equipment we're going to need,
elements you want to be included, shot list.
Yes.
Mm.
Vibe.
Vibe is for sure.
Because
vibe is king.
Vibe.
Or queen. Right.
That's like lightly, but then once you get to me, those are like basic questions like that. Those, I mean, they matter, but like that's like the bare minimum to me.
Right.
After that, we like to dig in and ask why. If say it's something for a social media rollout, right, or like a company's marketing campaign, then it's nice if we can even know about the marketing campaign details for the next month or the next quarter or whatever, so we can understand how each video or each product that we do for the blueprint, like how does this align with that end goal or that end vision? So
right, which is interesting that it's goal oriented.
It's goal oriented because sometimes when you're creative, you can just be creative.
You just be out there.
And creativity has no boundary. So if you don't put a boundary, you won't have a boundary.
It won't align.
So creative alignment is like super important because also too, if you do. In my experience, if you do a lot of projects without pre-production or without some type of structure at all, personally, I burn out that way too.
Yeah.
Because then you have to go in and you have to figure stuff out on the go.
Right.
Now, obviously, maybe not obvious to people, but almost every project, something could go wrong.
Right.
Somebody's late. Maybe someone forgot a battery. Maybe someone's hair and makeup is messed up. Maybe if it's food, it got cold, or it's flat now, or the glass is sweating, or random things, right?
Yeah.
Usually they're fixable, but the pre-production kind of helps because you eliminate majority of the miscellaneous items.
Yeah.
Or things that can go wrong.
Right. For sure.
So that means you're able to put them on your calendar, prep for them in advance, and you're able to go in and get out, which everybody on set appreciates.
Yeah, everybody. People love when they can get in and get out because one, it's taking time out of their day. That's one, takes time out of their day. Two, it feels better to do something efficiently. It just does. I don't care what nobody says. It just feels better to do things efficiently while you're maximizing productivity.
And I won't lie, as a baby artist, I'd say even a couple years ago, I felt like a baby artist because I was just like, and I mean, truly, I was like, oh, I'm so free. I'm an artist. I just want to go with the flow. And I was very, I was floaty.
No, I mean, it's a journey for sure because, when you, like you said, when you can be creative, you can be infinitely creative. But just because you're infinitely creative doesn't necessarily mean that it all aligns, which is why creative alignment is important in the first place.
Exactly.
Creative alignment behind the scenes is based on goal orientation. So it's like if you have your goals oriented in such a way that it connects to your pre-production, then it's all going to make sense.
A good example is think like a Netflix show, right? Like a series. These shows don't get created without a pre-production. Never. They had to pitch to even get on to a platform such as Netflix or whatever. They had to have
a pitch deck.
They had to have it so organized to even know that, I need 3 actors, I need stunt doubles, I need to rent this space out, I need to have this director.
I need this many cameras.
Yeah. And so anything that you see that looks effortless, number one, is not.
Yeah.
But number two, if it looks good, even if it looks remotely halfway good, the pre-production, they worked really hard on it for it to come to life. So just think about that when you watch something. It's probably
I think I remember seeing an Adobe conference, and I think Kenya Burris was on there.
Yes,
and he talked about
that. That was older.
That was like a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It was a little older, but I remember him getting on the stage at the Adobe press conference. I don't know if it was a press conference, but at the Adobe conference, and he spoke so much about how much time he puts in the pre-production versus the actual execution of the production day. He was saying most of his time is spent on drawing it out, mapping it out, doing the blueprint, making the pre-production and things like that.
sorry.
No, you can go.
I think I want to speak a little bit on being okay with pivoting within pre-production too, so that you don't stress yourself out. Knowing when to pivot.
Right.
Whether during pre-production or production. Like the biggest thing with all of this is learning how to build systems that work for you. So for example, one of the smaller systems that we created was the dream week.
Right.
Have an idea of what we wanted our life to feel like and look like, and when we wanted to rest, when we wanted to work, right?
Yeah. Systematizing your week.
Systematizing your week. But with that also, we went into pre-production as a system too. So I think the number one tip I have for avoiding burnout is having systems that work for you.
Yeah, because if you have the systems created, then it runs automatic.
For the most part.
For the most part. I mean, it'll require 20% of your effort as opposed to 80% of your effort.
Yeah.
Because the system is just already built in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that for sure.
For example, this room, we set it up. That's a system.
That's exactly.
Having a place where you're ready to film or you're ready to, any place that's set up for you to do the next step already is already a system in place, you know, because you can just sit down now and film.
Exactly.
Game changer.
Right.
So.
No, for sure. Systematizing your work, your work week, your workload, and all those different things helps with the preparation and the execution of the production day.
The preparation.
Preparation. Class character in pursuit of excellence. Yeah. But yeah, that's
Where'd you get that from?
I got that from Kentucky State University in the band program. That's where I got that from.
The drum line specifically?
Right, the drum line, soul sections.
Probably. I'm assuming.
Right. So. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to say about pre-production, burnout, or anything else like that? I think you made some great points. You talked about systematizing your work. You talked about making sure that you have a morning routine that's going to be giving to you. What else you talk about?
Make sure you eat your dinner.
Making sure
and
you
don't
eat.
work through. Make sure you take a break.
Exactly.
In the middle of your work time.
Checking in with yourself to see, should I be working right now or should I be eating?
Or have somebody who cares about you that makes sure you do those things.
All right. You gotta have resistances in place for you, just in case. But yeah, I think you made some good points today.
I probably will want to circle back on this another day.
I think creative alignment
build on it.
Yeah, creative alignment is definitely a multi-day conversation. I feel like it's a multi-day conversation because there's so much that could be talked about with creative alignment, creating systems that work for you, doing something that's going to actually set you up for success. All these different things can definitely be talked about way more than just in this one episode.
Are you set up for success?
Absolutely. At all times.
Right now.
Right now.
Well, I mean, we'll come back to this.
Yeah. We'll definitely come back to it.
We'll talk all day, but we can come back to this.
Right, well, for sure. But yeah. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for watching Kenni and Rio. Again, we love you all.
Anything? We love you.
We do love you. Yeah.
We're not really singers.
But we love
sing for you.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. We love you all dearly. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Stay tuned for some new faces that you may or may not have seen on our channel yet.
Oh yeah.
Either way, you'll see them soon. So
yeah.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Mwah.